girl.
Man.
That episode where Marsha and Malaysia got into it, and then y'all, so me and Sasha were like blackout drunk. We were fucked up that episode, and they had to cut it up because
a couple episodes. Never mind. Keep going.
Well, let's not clock that season. But me and Sasha were like blackout drunk because a lot of the girls didn't drink, so we would just take their drinks as we were doing Untucked. So me and Sasha had gotten into a fight, but they cut it out because
they're the front runners of the competition.
Yeah, because when you hear me call her Dumbledore, there was more to that conversation, and me and Sasha had went at it, but they had cut it out to make us look good, I think. Or, I mean, I don't know why they cut it out, but they cut it out for whatever reason. But they also cut out Malaysia. Me and Malaysia got into it, and when she was like, I said what I said, she has stormed out the room like I'm talking about more baby daddy style. Bitch, she had hit it. And she thought she was cutting up. She thought the camera crew was going to follow her, but we were all just looking like, anyway. I love this.
And somehow y'all still voted her Miss Congeniality.
I will never forget that day. I was like, oh, she showed her whole ass. They about to get her together on this show. I was like, sister, you have really cut up.
Girl.
Malaysia, I don't want you thinking that I'm saying that you weren't nice at all. I'm just saying, like, the way they like filmed it. Not that you look mean. It just didn't show. It didn't.
No,
feel
it
like
just showed other people being nicer than me.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm seeing all the badges. So look, I can't go too in depth with the story, but I will say this. and okay, so Selena versus Marsha, I will say it's the same situation as Irene versus Selena at the reunion.
Girl, I'm gonna get off.
Not gonna get off. But I mean, that was just not a good day, Marsha. She was fighting demons that day.
Girl.
Now I have a question for y'all to see how real y'all gonna be. Were there certain challenges that whoever won should not have won?
Yeah.
I mean, I saw that from watching, but I want to know what y'all think.
Yeah.
So y'all. Okay.
I will also say this, and this is a big reason why my run of the show was like this. I'm not gonna say who, I'm not gonna say what challenge, I'll just say this. When we were there, they were pulling for certain people, and I think certain things from our perspective as competitors did not seem fair. And when I saw that's how it was playing out, I was like, okay, it's TV, I'm gonna get my screen time regardless. And with that being said, I think people forget that it is a reality show and it's TV, and professionals there who are paid to make the storyline run as they do. So I get it, but at the same time, I don't think that it's necessarily.
Well, like,
I want to say,
just call it bullshit. It's bullshit. Like, I mean, like, yes, they are. It is a TV show, but we still go there, I think, with a little hope and a little like heart of like, these people care about us. They're going to do things the right way. They're going to let it play out genuinely. And it doesn't happen like that, unfortunately, unless they want it to happen for you.
I will say this. There was times where I felt there were shenanigans, but also RuPaul's Drag Race is an unscripted reality show, and I think there is things that occur that is outside their hand. And I think if you deserve to win and you turn out where they can't deny you, I get it. Do they have people they want to pull for certain challenges? Of course. Is there questionable things? Sometimes, but you know, it's an
I'm not gonna say any names, but people are acting like a certain person deserved every challenge, and they turned it on every challenge. And there were a couple of challenges where I was like, they should not have won. But it's all the same. But but that's because I see things the way they are. They are, but so Malaysia, Miss Congeniality. We're gonna go along and buy the bullshit. Now,
I can name multiple moments when I was congenial.
No, but look, hold on, I'm in my interview era, as the girls say. So I've already interviewed Luxx. I've interviewed Mistress. So I want to know: do you think everything went right for the finale? Do you think everything went how it was supposed to go?
As far as
just everything, like who, the people who were top, the people, just like how everything ended. Like, do you think everything was genuinely like, oh, like okay, that was good. Like, that's how it should go.
Do you feel like what was on TV was what happened in real life as someone who was there? Is what she's saying.
I mean, if we gonna talk about the finale, you talk about the whole season, I guess, like whatever.
Well, do you want? I mean, wherever you want to go at, and then you can bring it back.
Like, I just feel like with the show, they have to portray a storyline for what they want to be saying at the end of the day. So, if you're not the girl that they see in your storyline, you're just not going to get what you necessarily deserve, or they're not gonna show, you necessarily at your full potential or your best. And that's just with anybody. It could be the top 4, it could be a girl like that was there. And that's why, for me, after I realized what it was, I just said I'm gonna go with the flow, and I'm gonna go as far as it takes me. May I ask you when did you realize that it's what it was? Like, when did you realize? Like, when did it hit you? You're like, oh shit! Like, oh yeah, okay. Like this is a TV show. Probably will be after Snatch Game.
I will also say this, and I know people like to think like I'm an apologist for the show as a producer. Even though all the experience, everything, all was bullshit, and even though I didn't win, it didn't go how I wanted it to, I still had a great experience at Drag Race.
Yeah.
And I will say this, they were very, very forgiving with a lot of situations. They made a lot of us look very, very good, and there was a lot of they could, if they wanted to make us look the fucking fool, they had more.
Very well could happen. They had the material to do so.
So I don't want any of us to come across like we didn't enjoy the show. We're blaming everything. We get it. It is what it is. Like they showed us.
It's like, when you know what it is, you know what it is. And like, for me, when I knew what it is, I appreciated it. And I was like, you know what? I'm just going to go wherever it takes me. And I'm going to enjoy it. Like, for me, it didn't invalidate me as a queen. It didn't invalidate, like, my skill level or whatever. Like, yeah, they just showed the best parts of me. And, like, but it is what it is. That's what we signed up for at the end of the day. Like, for me, like, it didn't show me being a person that can perform or lip sync good, but I know I perform a lip sync better than what was shown. But also, I'm not a person who learns songs like quickly like that. So that was like a struggle for me going into Drag Race. Like, I'm not a person that does like tricks like kicks, splits, and stuff. Like, I'm older still. Like, but also like I'm not gonna complain and be like, oh, that's like. It is what it is. I tried my best, and I made a joke of it. Like, hey, get this leg up, Malaysia. I know I don't know how to do a high kick, but also like, bitch, like if I would have stood there, y'all would have still read me. So it's like, damn if you do, damn if you don't with Drag Race. So it's like you just have to be very self-aware, and you have to be very confident in what you do at the end of the day, and know that what nobody says really like validates you. Because if I always tell people were so happy. Okay, when my interest looked, they did fashion photo review. People were crazy. Oh, you have top 2 of the week. And then also when I got eliminated, oh, you had top 2 of the week. I tell people this. Oh, that's good. That's fine. That's somebody's opinion. But it doesn't validate who I am as a person. That's just another person's opinion. If I sit here and wait on being a top 2 of the week, or wait on somebody saying they love what I had on, or like what I had on, that means I'm giving this person power.
You are.
That means I care too much.
No,
like even I I can appreciate even like your review. Like it's just I feel like it's funny and it's campy and it's you, and it's like I know it doesn't come from a base.
Thank you.
Like, a lot of these girls are like bitter and jealous or whatever, and I know it doesn't come from like a place of that, and I can appreciate that. Yeah. And it's at the end of the day, it's still your opinion. I can agree. No,
Malaysia. That really just kind of gave me chills because like even like Luxx saying that earlier and stuff like I just it's so sad that some of these Drag Race sisters of mine are so hurt about things I say, but then they laugh at what Raven and them say, reading them for filth. And they're like, "Oh, get us, sister." But the minute I say something, they are so in their feelings, and I'm like, "Damn, I'm powerful," So I appreciate that you know how to take it. That it's not that serious. Like it's not like, "Oh, I hate this bitch." Like no, it's like
it's not gonna change nothing. No. Like, it's not gonna change nothing because you disliked what I had on, or you didn't agree
Right.
with something that I said. It's gonna be like, that's just your opinion. That don't mean I have to hate you.
Right.
Who
cares?
Also, it just a lot of double standard stuff going on, and I think me and Luxx talked about this the other day. Even with the for the reunion looks, they said, "Oh, it's a little too soon for her to be referencing her interest look, maybe for All Stars." But then when it got to maybe literally like the next person after me, they said, "Oh, this is her brand. I love that she elevated it." And then when it came to another person towards the end, they wore something that referenced something early in the season that they did, and they said it's sickening. Yes, she referenced that, but it was sickening. But for me, it was just like, girl, we tired of seeing her in dresses and ears and stuff. Which people don't know, I'm a full fucking troll. I purposely wore a dress and ears because everybody said they were tired of wearing it. Like, you think I care enough? Like, if I cared so much about what people said about what I was wearing, I would have came into the reunion and finale in a cat suit, a bodysuit, or just anything different from what I want to show. But since y'all hate it so much, I'm going to continue to bring it.
Well, let me ask you this, Malaysia. How bitter for being sad, for being happy, for being this, for being that? You know, like, stop who gives a girl. We love the fans who love us. But do not apologize for being fucking human. Like, don't. And we shouldn't have to always say, don't put it on Reddit. Who fucking cares? Put it on Reddit, bitch, but put the whole goddamn video. You know, like, don't, like, I'm just like, I'm so tired of that. That's why I don't get all the opportunities, I guess, because I'm not about to fake it. I can't. It's not in my soul. It's not in my blood. It's not in my spirit. You know, so it's like, I'm going to say how I feel. I'm going to wear my feelings on my sleeve. I'm going to speak my mind, whether you like it or not, because none of these people have been through what any of us have been through. None of them will ever get the chance to go through it. No shade, no tea. So they can have all the opinions in the world, do all those things. But until y'all have been in the public eye and you're constantly being judged for everything you do, then y'all really can't speak on nothing, to be honest.
Right.
I mean, you really can't. So that's why I'm like, girl, Mistress, stop saying bitch if they put it on Reddit. Girl, stop apologizing for anything. Let them do it. Because you know your heart, you know your soul, you know who you are as a person. And people who, and once again, people with common sense can see past the bullshit. So, and people, no matter how nice you are, people are still going to find a way to not like you.
Yeah, that's my whole point. It's like, I don't have to prove nothing to y'all. Like, if I show these girls that were with me for for the time period that I was there, if they feel like I was nice in their ass, I was nice in their ass. Like, if you feel like another girl deserved it, baby, go give them your $10,000, boo.
Right.
You come up with $10,000 and give it to them.
I mean, I question it, but girl, I ain't got stuff.
And that's fine. Like, that's fine.
But I didn't question because I think you're a bad person. It's just once again how they showed it on TV.
But also,
you know,
I think this goes into play. Like, obviously,
crowded down there. Is it still crowded down there?
People, like, you have to remember, like Mistress said, like, you can't expect 16 girls to all be super close. Some girls, like, when they left their set, some of them don't talk to each other at all. Don't talk to each other.
Left bottom corner, and I swear I did see Silky for a second.
I wasn't talking about Silky.
No, I'm not saying.
Wow.
Now, Malaysia, right, girl, just in this little brief moment, I am seeing a little bit of Silky. Just in this brief moment.
I've heard that before the show, but I think for people to say, like, I talk like her and I act like her, that's a stretch.
No, y'all don't. No, you don't. You don't. You really don't.
I mean, I also was just so confused when people were calling me Eureka because I was thinking more like kimchi.
I don't want hot sauce.
I thought I was giving more Kimberly Chi.
She's in her delusional era, as the girls say. Look, how much more banana powder and lemon powder you gonna put in your face, bitch?
All these people.
Girl, she said she wants the light to hit her.
do not know if these lashes are the same lashes.
Does it matter? In the dark, does it matter? Wait, now, Malaysia, would you do All Stars if they called you tomorrow and was like, "We're doing all"? Like, would you say yes right now?
No.
Why?
I'll speak for us, sister. I'm gonna give it to you. Me and Malaysia made a pact. If we ever go back, we would only go back together.
Okay.
I'm not gonna say that on camera. Yeah.
Is it that bad?
No. No, I'm not talking about Drag Race at all. I was gonna say what I would do if I go back.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay. Is it more so like just mental health, or like just like having a package ready, or just, you know?
For me, all my friends like do my stuff, so that it like preparation is not even like a thing for me.
Mm-hmm.
It's just, I don't know. I just like gotta want to be there.
Be ready,
like,
mentally. You have to be ready mentally.
See, for me, when I went to drag, like I always thought that I would be like ready for Drag Race, but then also I realized how not ready I was for Drag Race when I got there. And me, I'm not a crazy person, so I never saw myself like, oh gosh, it's no way. You know, like I said, when I knew what it was, I just say I'm gonna go as far. Prior to going to Drag Race, I was not a full-time. I wasn't doing drag full-time. I was doing drag when I wanted to. Like my sole income was like doing hair and makeup. So me doing drag was always like at my leisure, like just whatever I felt like being creative or doing it. But also I knew once I like when I went there, I was like, okay, like bitch, the girls that are gonna excel in this are girls that like really live and breathe this. Like I wasn't used to being in drag all day like that. Every day, like literally.
Wait,
and it's a lot.
Hold on, real quick. How long did y'all have to stand on stage?
I will say this, and I think I was really prepared for it to be worse than what it was. They took pretty care of us, bitch. I would kick off. Rue already knew. I would kick off the motherfucking heels while they were talking to everyone else.
Okay, so wait. So Malaysia, Mistress, you owe me a thank you, because you know why you're able to do that?
Oh,
because I was the first queen who took her goddamn shoes off.
Girl.
And ever since then, the girls have hit girl. Because I'm like, y'all don't know, the fans don't know. That judging portion, you are standing there forever, hearing each judge critique you forever, and your feet are killing. And meanwhile, RuPaul's sitting there wearing some Nike slides. And she's comfortable, and we're dying. So no, for real.
Even worse for the last half of the season, because then everyone gets critiqued and there is no like. Yeah.
Okay, so the ones who were left longer in the show towards the end, were y'all? Did they take y'all to the movies and stuff?
No.
Oh.
No. Actually, I'll say this too. We hear from the other girls, like they got to like go to the pool and stuff together. We had so much drama. They literally kept us separated the whole time.
They would never let me and Mistress do anything together.
Oh, okay.
But they would try to separate us so much.
They used to have people sit between us, literally.
Oh my god, that shit was.
Yep. Like, girl, y'all would be too much together. So I understand, honestly.
But we used to hide behind the dividers in the room and like talk, like, and when they like don't spot one of us, they know that one of us hiding.
From the season, like you're, and I really enjoyed talking.
What's meant for me will be, honey.
I enjoyed talking to you too.
Yeah, and the first time, and I truly do enjoy it. Like now, I feel like, oh, maybe I do have some drag race. I might actually follow them back now.
Okay, I think up in these pads and stuff like that. You look, there's almost 1,200 of y'all. Make sure you follow all the girls in the panel. Go tip us. Buy a badge. Show you 45 Love the Live. This was my first time painting on live. I want us to go and come again. We'll come back if y'all enjoyed it. So,
and y'all know I paint on live. Literally, this is all I do. So